Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that if Roman wins, we riot. Huh, that seems kind of familiar. Today, in wrestling history, June 11th, 2006. Over 5 years after the little Philly company that couldn't anymore, and a full calendar year after we got the dream reunion show known as One Night Stand, WWE brought us the sequel, One Night Stand 2006. Things were a bit different this time around. While the 2005 version was a throwback and a thank you to some of the greatest pro wrestlers to ever come out of the house that Heyman built, 2006 decided not to look at the past, but rather to the future. The WWE had cemented 1 hour on Tuesday nights with the Sci-Fi Network, before it got all siffy on us. And with that hour, they were rebooting the ECW name under their own banner. We're gonna have to talk about that one another time because, for now, on this day, there was one thing on every fan's mind: the main event. Money in the Bank winner Rob Van Dam, you know him, right? He's the guy who got Impact Wrestling kicked off of Twitch because they forgot whipped cream doesn't make for a good bikini. Well, RVD was cashing in his briefcase. The first to do it with plenty of notice, I should add. And his target was WWE Champion John Cena. Cena at this point had been the top guy for a couple of years now, and fans were starting to turn on him. You know what I'm talking about. By now, he had gone full Super Cena. He was just not losing, ever. And fans were finally beginning to sour on him. It's actually amazing when you go back to Cena moments before this time, and you don't hear the bassier fans giving him the business. Anyway, tonight was going to be very, very different. Cena was in the Hammerstein Ballroom, RVD's and ECW's home away from home, in front of ECW fans, not WWE fans. Most 10-year-olds that he was marketed to nowhere in sight. Completely replaced by 30-somethings who were bloodthirsty, and all of this on a show where the primary focus had been the WWE threatening the legitimacy and very existence of ECW. This man was fully 100% not the babyface champion that the crowd needed, and the crowd let him know it.
I don't care who you are, Taz, that's gotta get you! Well, as you can hear, those feet and those legs, it kicks Cena's head off. She's gotta watch herself. Oh, look at this!
Cena couldn't do his entrance, he couldn't do his signature moves, he couldn't even throw his sweaty-ass t-shirt into the crowd. I mean, he tried, but then this happened.
John Cena threw that hat to the audience, and they threw it right back.
And this, and this, and this, and this. And it was on this night, one beautiful sign was birthed. If Cena wins, we riot. These days, creative fan signs are almost non-existent in the big wrestling companies, and I don't mean because of the pandemic. I mean because this product is so watered down that the fans don't really have much to work with. It's been a long time since Raw fears ratings or The Guy Behind Me Can't See, and we're still quite away from Roman is a wank pheasant. Now, Bruce Pritchard had given us some insight on this period of time, pointing out that the guy they had intended to go with as WWE Champion was going to be Edge. And with RVD penned to be the top face of ECW, well, before, you know.
Somebody on TV or something?
Yeah, he's world champion.
What do you go by?
Rob Van Dam, RVD.
Oh, okay, I've heard of you.
Yeah.
Creative had no problem giving Van Dam the title, even if it was just going to be a paper champ thing, because it was going to be the perfect ending to this show. But what if? What if they had decided to keep the title on Cena? Would RVD have tried to endorse him, saying, yeah, he's hardcore? Would the fans have embraced that endorsement, or would they riot? It feels like this is a stupid question, but we do have to remember, we're kind of a stupid society. I refer you once again to the hockey riots. I refer you to every Black Friday since camera phones came out. And I'll remind you that through the entire event, fans were, let's say, sparked and ready to blow. This was not your typical WWE show, and they were having absolutely none of John Cena. As for the match though, it was pretty damn good. RVD didn't look like a raw mid-carder like he'd been portrayed in recent years, and Cena never gets enough credit for his ability to make almost anybody look like they're on his level. It's something that Cena would get more credit for in his US title years down the road. Sadly, this is WWE, and knowing that the guy they wanted to push isn't even in the main event, it had to end dirty. So Edge made his presence known, interfered to set up his feud with Cena, and RVD became champion. Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but the fans got what they wanted. Rob Van Dam is now the man. At least until...
You always drive with your shirt off?
It was very hot leaving the area. No, I don't.
You
but it
wrestled
was,
tonight?
Yeah, just a few minutes ago.
Do you have any marijuana, guns, knives, drugs, anything like that in the vehicle? And can you explain to me why your car smells like dope?
But what if things had gone differently? Would they have rioted? And the answer is no. Hell no, they wouldn't have rioted. Here's the simple truth of the matter. This is not the ECW Arena in Philadelphia, a city known for fans being batshit crazy. The city where Eagles fans once stole a man's prosthetic leg because the guy had an away jersey. The city that killed a friendly touring robot because fuck things. Not anything specific, I should add, just things. Fuck them. Fuck those things. This is New York, and New York has seen some shit. They're not gonna take shit from some dude in an Austin 316 shirt trying badly to flip over a car. Ain't nobody gonna be proud to go to jail over a wrestling show, especially in New York. Especially since they'd have to deal with some 7-foot bald dude named Bubba in the cell, taking it from behind during shower time while Bubba yells, "You know wrestling's fake, right?" If they're not gonna riot when the Yankees win a title, and they didn't riot during 9/11, they're not gonna riot now. At the very most, a couple drunks from Pennsylvania would probably get punched in the face and tossed in the drunk tank. And at most, you would have had a bunch of keyboard warriors complaining on MySpace, because remember, Twitter was just launched. Even if the interference had been the other way and like JBL cost Van Dam the title, maybe we would have seen some trash thrown in the ring WCW style, but come on. Riots? Not in 2006. Cool sign though. Now that's just my opinion. What do you think? If they hadn't put the title on RVD, if Cena had won at One Night Stand, would they have rioted? Let me know what you think in the comments section, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more, because I want you to be a part of this conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.